when you talk about heat culture, when you talk about heat culture, people talk about the grind, the grit, the work ethic, holding guys accountable, having to make the weight, with the body percent fat, how they're able to find all these guys undrafted, get them to buy in, develop players. You got a player like Udonis Haslam, who's you kind of overseeing it, at the player level. Then you talk about Pat Riley and the management level. I don't feel like the Heat have gone through all that they've gone through to
They ain't
lay
come
it.
this far just to come this far.
Bro, they did not come this far to come this far. And speaking of the Heat culture, I think the Heat culture, well, yes, it's about all those names, all those things I just named. I think the Heat culture is rooted, the foundation of Heat culture is rooted in faith, right? Um, and for our followers, right? Hebrews 1. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for,
And
the
evidence
evidence of things not
not
seen,
seen.
right? And
Mm.
when I think about this scripture and I think about Pat Riley, he has a history of acting of taking actions of faith, of acting as if things already are, though he has no tangible evidence to hold on that they've already happened, but he makes the players buy in and act as if what he already wants and hopes for is going to happen. What do I mean by that? Case in point, we go back, to 06. It's game 4. I like go back to '06 Miami Heat versus the Dallas Mavericks. Uh, the Miami Heat, they go up 3-2. They have game 6 and 7 at the time where it was 2-3-2. They go up 3-2. They have game 6 back in Dallas. What happens? Pat Riley tells everybody after they go up 3-2 in the locker room, geek, excited. Pat Riley comes in the locker room, pissed off. He say, look here, we supposed to go to Dallas. Y'all better pack one suit because there ain't gonna be no game 7. Tomorrow, when we getting on that plane, I'm checking all y'all luggage bags. If your ass got more than one suit packed, you not getting on this plane and going to Dallas with us. To me, that's an action, like that's a step in the action of faith to be like, we only packing one suit because we win in game 6. Ain't no game 7. We not even supposed to put our minds, our mentalities to even think that there's a possibility for us to lose game 6, right? And how does the story goes? Miami ends up winning that game 6 and wins the championship, right? Case in point again, seeing this on the web, I believe it to be fairly valid, but even it sounds like something Pat Riley would do, right? I don't know if y'all saw it. They probably saw it across your feed. Uh, Now, the faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things unseen. So we talk about what happened in '06. Then we fast forward to game 7. What comes out before game 7 happens? The Miami Heat have already booked their trip to Denver. Again, that's another action, another step of faith to be like, we ain't even played game 7 yet, but we gonna put these principles, we're gonna put these actions in places if we already know what's gonna happen. Um, I think only Pat Riley is
Are,
pulling those strings to say, "Hey, book our
are
flights
they
now."
are they reading Hebrews before that?
Right. And so I
That's gonna
and
make me pick them.
that's what I'm saying. It's like that heat culture, like the heat culture is rooted in like steps of faith. I believe when I think about these stories and I think about the type of run that they're on. Um, so yeah, man. Like when I hear that, it's just like, how can you go against the Heat right now? Because at this point in time, I mean, you could also say, could you also argue that the Heat have had the tougher road to get to the finals? Can you argue that
Absolutely.
they've been more battle tested than the Denver Nuggets had? Right? They could take a punch in the mouth. Like I don't know like I feel like, and then you think about Jimmy Butler's playoff legacy in terms of losing on the game winner to Kawhi Leonard, then you backdoor and like Derek White hits that gets that putback. Like you done seen it all, bro. You done lost every way possible. Like
Literally
like
though.
at this point, there's nothing that can rattle y'all. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that can rattle y'all. Only thing that's gonna happen in game one is somebody gonna finally quote unquote be down in the series. You know what I'm saying? Um, so yeah, man. When you think about that and just the nostalgia of what the Heat culture, what I believe the Heat culture to be, bro, don't sleep on these